Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the Italian brain dots.
Shakur, you're being too vague. Clarify such information.
Today we're going to watch us and our acquaintances be made into magnets. And he decided to start with me.
Okay, I agree with you. You should have been more specific. But okay, look at how Tralalelo Tralala is already becoming similar.
If you look closely, we have the final result in the bottom right corner, and it looks really cute to me.
I agree. I like it too, but I wonder how it will solve the weight problem. I don't think the little magnetic feet can handle a magnetic body.
And here comes the solution to the problem. A small stand. I think he knew about this problem beforehand.
There are still a couple parts left to go, but this magnetic Tralalelo Tralala looks super cool and very cute.
Hopefully the magnetic version of you will be just as cute. Let's watch it.
Hey, here comes the next Italian beast, but I can't figure out who it is yet.
I can't think of anyone like that either. It's too oddly shaped and too shiny.
Oh my God, I think I know who it is, but it's not an Italian monster at all.
What? How is that possible? But then who is it? Hurry up and tell us.
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. Tell us who it is.
I think they're sprunks. And this one in particular, if I'm not mistaken, is called Mr. Funny Computer. He's kind of in charge.
That's right. I saw them. But what are they doing here? Maybe they're turning into magnets today too. I think they'll be interesting to watch too.
Then I think a great solution would be to look at not only the Italian brain dots, but also the sprunks. I think they will turn out really cute.
Then let's watch it and decide if it's interesting or not. We can turn it off at any time and go watch something else. So it's not a problem at all.
He said hello, and now he's talking to us and playing music.
Wow, that's super cool.
I agree. He turned out really cool, but I'd sooner see all the other Spronky, as they should be just as interesting, and maybe even us will be there.
I don't care. I'm interested to see how any of us are made because it makes us very, very cool.
Here comes the next Spronky. I wonder who it'll be. Hopefully one of the popular and famous so we can recognize them.
I think it's Sky. It looks just like him.
Totally agree with you, but we can't be sure until they put his head back in its place.
You don't have to wait for it. After all, Sky is the only Spronky of that color, so waiting for him to get his head screwed on is a bit illogical.
There's definitely truth in what Ballerina Cappuccino said. But in any case, Sky's head is already in place, so we can just as confidently say that it's Sky and not someone else.
He's so cute. He looks just like he did in real life, and now they're going to show us a horror version of him. But I hope it's not as detailed as the real one because he looks awful.
I'm sure a good craftsman is good at everything, so now we're going to see a simultaneously horrible and yet super coolly made and detailed figure of the horror version of Sky.
And did you notice that when he assembled the figure, he made the front side regular and made a horror version on the back?
This was done to make it faster to assemble the horror version and not waste a lot of magnets. Oh my God, look at all this detail.
Every new detail makes me more and more scared to see what it looks like.
Don't worry. He's almost done with it, which means we'll be seeing the next magnetic build candidate soon. It's going to be super cool.
Hopefully one of us will make the next one.
That would be very nice. Now he's showing how different versions sing, Sky's regular version and his horror version.
Whoa, how abruptly it changed. It was kind of scary just because it's coolly done and it changed really fast.
And here comes the next candidate, and I can tell you right away that it's going to be Garnold.
Today, he decided to gather a whole club of computer and computer technology enthusiasts. But what does this have to do with Sky?
I think you're making a completely illogical chain of causation. You're trying to make a connection where there isn't one.
I agree with Tralalelo Tralala. Let's better focus on the fact that this guy has already collected Harold.
Oh, if he's put it together, then we'll listen to his regular sound now, and after that, we'll look at his horror version and listen to the horror version of the sound.
He's peeling off his head to flip it over and make a horror version of Harold. It's not as scary as Sky's, but still it's called the horror version for a reason. What do you guys think?
Which one of us and our Sprunky friends has the scariest horror version? Write your opinions in the comments. Personally, I think it's Sky and Veneria.
Hey, would you look at that? I see pink. That can only mean one thing, and that can only mean the next person this guy collects is Pinky.
You're absolutely right. I mean, he's already collecting her signature bunny ears. I think Oren is very lucky to have someone like Pinky.
I totally agree with you, but at the same time, I can't say he's any luckier than Gray and Wenda. She's the best girl for him, but I'm happy for Oren and Pinky too.
But how beautifully he made her. She looks just like the real thing. But now, my least favorite part, he's gonna make a horror version of it.
And Pinky's problem is that as beautiful as she is in the regular version, she's just as ugly in the horror version.
Hopefully it won't be that bad. I really hope so.
And here it is, the scary and sad horror version of Pinky.
Who will this master of the magnetic arts gather next? But I think if you look at what he's doing right now, and he's doing a hat right now, it's definitely Tanner.
Yeah, well, nobody wears hats like that but him, especially cowboy hats.
And now this master will have to try and show absolutely everything he knows because it's time for Tanner's long hairstyle.
I don't think after all we've seen that we should doubt his skill. Even Tanner's long hair is absolutely no problem for him. I think he can make magnets out of anything.
I don't think he's gonna do a horror version of Tanner now because he's not much different.
I think so too! So now we'll watch and listen to what sound Tanner makes and go watch the next Sprunky or Italian Brain Dot.
Sprunky is very cool, of course, but I would look at the other Italian monsters.
Here comes the next Sprunky. Judging by the color we can see, it's OVAX. I'm curious to see this one too. Another Sprunky who we get to see both versions.
Although I think OVAX is weird in all of its versions. But that doesn't make it bad by any means. He's just really weird.
I agree. The way he sings and looks even in the regular version is really very strange. And now we get to see the horror version of it.
I find it not so much scary as disgusting from the very beginning to the very end. I mean, he looks and sings really weird and disgusting.
That half-mutilated body and torn-off lower part of the face clearly can't be even slightly attractive.
And the way he's always yelling at you while he's trying to sing or make a sound, it's getting annoying.
Here we got to see absolutely all the Sprunky in this video. Hopefully the last magnetic figurine will be one of us.
We won't know that until we get to the next video.
Then what are we waiting for? Full speed ahead!
Hey, look at that! Here comes the next Italian Brain Dot. And not just any Italian Brain Dot. I hope he makes me as cool as Tralalelo Tralala.
Unlike Sprunka, who were mostly made up of round parts, you are made up of cubes and rectangles.
It makes you a bit funny, but I'd be very pleased if I were you. After all, especially for you, he changed his approach and is not doing it the usual way, but in a new way.
I hope he makes Ballerino Cappuccino in the next videos. After all, she is very beautiful, and I'm sure that the video with her will collect very, very many views and likes.
Thanks for the compliment, but judging by that face he made to you, I don't really want him to replicate me, because that face looks very, very scary.
Don't be so hard on him. I don't think it's easy to figure out how to put together even the simplest magnet figurine.
I like the way I turned out in the hands of this master. What do you think? Write in the comments whether you like this Sahur or not.
And while you're getting down to the comments, don't forget to give it a like. It will not only be very pleasant for us, but it will help us in the development of the channel.
Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel not to miss new videos. And you can also hit the bell to be the first to know about new videos.
Just like Tralilo said, thanks for watching and bye to everyone!
Bye-bye, I love you.